Surprised that the ADC has to talk about this again because I know, Ramfac will continue to be insensitive to the plight of Nigerians and they will say they are doing their job and we will make the argument that yes, we have not increased salaries since 2008 and it's not, we'll make the argument that yes, we have not increased salaries since 2008 and it's not, reflective of realities today. And we'll go ahead to increase salaries of government officials. And it's going to continue like that because in 2023, if my memory serves me right, they first mooted the idea of increasing the salaries.
Yes.
They couldn't do it then because of the zeitgeist of the moment. Now, they feel it's better for them. And I'm sure the argument they will make in return is that they have increased minimum wage, although the minimum wage cannot really take people home. And the economy is in a very deplorable state, although they argue that it's stabilizing. And a lot of people will make arguments for billionaires taking more salaries. I mean, look at people that they want to increase their salary. The president, for instance, anyway, the wife says it's our foundation and people donated the money. But they've been given $1 billion for fun. Ministers, you can see reports about ministers having homes abroad in America, ministers driving Rolls Royces and the likes, ministers living a very good life. And they say they want to increase their salaries again. And yes, when we prorate it, we'll make the argument that, the salary is less than $1,000. They earn very paltry amounts. But we all know that they get really more than that. These are the people that have enjoyed the perks of this government. For you to be a minister in this country, at some point, the country has been very good to you across the pecking order. So we are not surprised. And they will go ahead and increase it. We will just shout, but it will be on record that we made our voices heard.
I'm not surprised at the tempo with which Rufai just spoke. I'm not surprised. You see that the tempo is just low, just because it's a matter of knowing the truth, and we already know the truth. Then we're just being cajoled as well. But let's listen to Ruben Abati on this matter too. Let's just keep deceiving ourselves, but then we know the truth. Let's listen to Ruben Abati.
It's good to review, but I understand the populist sentiments of people who say, no, don't increase wages because it's insensitive, the timing is wrong, the people are suffering from multidimensional poverty. Let us put it this way. I think it's the salary of everybody that should be increased, reviewed. Because of devaluation. 2-3 times devaluation has rendered the naira worthless, if I may use that expression. And that does not mean abusing the naira. What can the naira fetch you? In fact, it's not even in the public sector alone that salaries should be increased. It should be increased also in the private sector. Because we all go to the same market. This is the reality. An amount that was worth $5,000 10 years ago, it's not up to $600 today. And yet Nigerians are expected to survive. As for public officers, yes, certain categories of public officers collect a lot of allowances. Governors, for example, get, what do they call it? Security vote. Senate President, House of Reps, many of them, they are fed at government expense. They get hazard allowance. They go on trips overseas. They collect extra code. Sometimes when they say they are staying 1 week, they stay 2 weeks to collect extra code. And I'm saying that what we need to do is to plug the leakages and the wastages within the system. You plug corruption. So the institutions for plugging leakages and wastages must be strengthened. But at the same time, as a result of the seeming worthlessness of devaluation of the naira, we need to, pay better wages at all levels, including even messengers within the system, including cleaners. The thing we need to do again is to make this economy a productive economy. An economy where everybody is just consuming cannot work. You have to make it a productive economy where opportunities are created for people, where people will have disposable income. When people have more disposable income, you inspire economic activity, and you catalyze production within the economy. This economy where we're just printing national currency, that's not how they do it elsewhere. Finally, the people of Nigeria are part of the problem. They put pressure on people who are in government positions. When somebody has 7-8 children, he produces the 9th child, the thing to do is to go to the House of Reps member from there. Say, your wife has given birth to. Wife that he does not know. Traditional rulers will want to travel abroad. They will call the person representing their senatorial district, Senator, distinguished. I want to travel with my wife and 3 children. You put pressure on these public officials. How do we address that? We can only address that when everyone is comfortable within their own zone. And so you find these public officers, they are under pressure, and corruption remains a major problem. So these are the problems, the gray areas, that we need to address, in my view.